Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today I am going to discuss biodiversity. The term biodiversity was coined by Walter G. Rosen in 1985. The term biodiversity was coined by Walter G. Rosen in 1985. It has been defined variously, such as it has been defined variously, such as the richness in variety and variability, the richness in variety and variability of species of all living organisms, of all living organisms in a given region, that is habitat, in a given region, that is habitat. A concise definition of biodiversity is the a concise definition of the biodiversity is the totality of genus species, is the totality of genus species and ecosystem in a region, that is given by IUCN UNEP in 1992. IUCN International Union Conservation for Nature and Natural Resources, UNEP United Nations Environment Program 1992 defined biodiversity is the totality of genus, species, and ecosystem in a region. Based on the elements of biodiversity, it is divided into following three types. It is divided into following three types. Number first is genetic biodiversity. Genetic biodiversity, it represents the diversity of genus. It represents the diversity of genus which make up the germplasm of the species population. In fact, gene diversity determines differences in species differences in species and the degree of species differences determines the level of differences determine the level of biodiversity, that is richness or poorness. Richness or poorness, number first. Number second is species biodiversity. Species biodiversity. Species biodiversity simply means variety and variability. Species biodiversity simply means variety and variability of species of biological communities of biological communities, that is plants, animals and microorganisms of a given ecosystem. The species diversity enhances the borders, the species diversity enhances the borders of biodiversity, as it includes the variability, as it includes the variability existing within species, existing within species, and the interactions rampant amongst them. Number third is ecosystem biodiversity. The diversity among the various ecosystems. The diversity among the various ecosystems in a region constitute the ecosystem diversity. Constitute the ecosystem diversity, since ecosystems determine the variety of habitats and niches. The variety of habitats and niches for Biological communities, biological processes operating at each operating natural ecosystem. Natural ecosystem, all of which in turn determine the variety and number the variety and number of species in different ecosystems. Thank you.